Prince Harry got flack after several journalists recalled how grumpy he was toward the reporters. Prince Harry was reportedly grumpy and spent the royal tour in Fiji staring daggers at the press, according to journalists in BBC's documentary The Princes and the Press. The revelation received mixed responses from the netizens, with many slamming the Duke of Sussex. Prince Harry was grumpy and even made mean comment to the press during Fiji tour. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle visited Australia, Fiji, Tonga, and New Zealand after they tied the knot in 2018. However, the Duke of Sussex appeared to be not in the mood when they arrived in Fiji, and Prince William's brother didn't hide his dislike when he saw some journalists not invited to the ceremony. Harry had been pretty grumpy on that tour, royal correspondent Valentine Lowe said in the documentary. Harry was just glowering, he was very cross, he's cross with the media, and he spent the entire welcoming ceremony just diverting his gaze to one side just to stare daggers at the press pack. When Prince Harry's staff encouraged him to give a word to the press, he did. However, his comment was brutal. "Thanks very much for coming, guys, not that you were invited," he reportedly said. Lowe said that it went incredibly badly from there. Prince Harry mocked for staring daggers at media, making brutal comment. The netizens immediately reacted after learning about Prince Harry's attitude toward the media. Many of them didn't like the way he behaved toward the members of the press. One said the documentary only made Prince Harry worse. Another said that he behaved that way because he only wants his press. Meanwhile, many went on and slammed and mocked Meghan Markle's husband. Some said they were not surprised by the way he acted. "Is anyone surprised at the ugly rude behavior of this man-child?" one asked. "Little hypocrite and fraud," another added. Entitled Prat, a third netizen wrote. "Deranged," a fourth user commented. Meanwhile, some also sympathized with Prince Harry. For them, his lack of trust and dislike toward the press was reasonable because of his bad experience with them. Also, the Duke blamed the media for his mother, Princess Diana's death. The late Princess of Wales died in a car crash when a paparazzi chased her car in Paris. Certain sections of the media hounded his mother to death. The UK press has their knives out for him and his wife. "Little wonder he hates them when they do little to convince him otherwise," one netizen commented, sympathizing with Prince Harry's treatment toward the press. Not surprising. Media have become a branch of KKK in their treatment of Meghan in a bid to gain kudos of British gamins, a different user wrote. Prince Harry appeared in a video for American online magazine Wired to speak about the dangers of spreading misinformation via social media. Wired shared a video of Prince Harry speaking to the magazine's editor-at-large Stephen Levy about the devastating consequences of the media publishing stories not for the sake of the truth, but for the sake of profits. The Duke of Sussex showed he was clearly passionate about the subject, especially, he said, as the issue has impacted him and his family in the past. Harry's body language changes throughout the clip, starting off animated, according to expert Judy James. She said, "Harry switches from animated body language to deflated and regretful and then angry mode here as he talks about how he flagged up to Jack Dorsey that he was allowing a coup to be staged." Here, Judy referred to when Harry mentioned he had emailed Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey prior to the Capitol riots at the start of the year to warn him that his platform was allowing a coup to be staged. During the first few seconds of the video, Harry uses hand gestures to get his points across.